train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. Run away from home, why don't you? 'Cause I did the same just for you. You don't know how much I love you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. I don't wanna stay with you just to have to leave. If it isn't meant to be, you'll still be here eternally. I don't wanna say goodbye, I just arrived. If it isn't meant to be, you'll still be here eternally. I hope to make you my own for the train ride home. I hope to make you my own for the train ride home. I hope to make you my own for the train ride home. I hope to make you my own.
Keep thinking that I could have done something, but now I'm left with an empty heart. No making amends, no waking up beside you and holding you till we forget it all. How could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. You couldn't keep the door shut, and now the frostbite's creeping in. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here, so come home. Why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole. It got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. Got me stone cold. No Wizard of Oz can undo what I've done. Completely out of luck this time. I'm stuck in reverse. I gotta get away now, but I can't seem to take the lead. Oh baby, how could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. Still, I find myself hoping.
Okay, hello everyone. So today is another day for little DEVHOUR. So yeah, again with my brother, and he's gonna ask some questions along the way.
Ask the questions what a 10-year-old would ask probably. But it should be fun.
So yeah, let's get started. Okay. So where we left off. So I think the spawner works. Yeah, it does. And if I'm correct, then the list is empty. Yeah. Okay, so let's detect the player. Oof, this is not gonna be that easy. Okay. Paper player. Well, for starters, I'm just gonna rename them. No. Just gonna duplicate them. Move them to, let's create 2 folders. Just want to separate the player and the enemy. So and oh no, I don't need the dummy anymore. And the enemy prefabs. Okay, so just to make sure this is the same, so rock, paper, and scissors. Okay, and rename them to enemy. Enemy, and again. Okay, rock, paper, scissors, enemy. Okay.
You're not gonna drag it there as well. Or
Sorry?
you're not gonna do the same thing with these.
No, so I just want to separate it. So there's going to be 3 prefabs for the enemy.
Yeah.
And this is because they are tagged. So the paper is tagged like scissors.
Okay.
I will explain it later. It just I don't want to make a complicated system, so I just tag them as their opponent. So the paper
Right,
is
okay.
so once I have the players.
Yeah.
This one, the paper is gonna be paper. So when I just simply compare these tags, and if it matches, then the player wins. If not, then the enemy wins.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
So the rock is the rock, and the scissors, the scissors. Okay.
So it just makes it much easier for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rather than. Okay, well, fair play. Like, is it easier in the code then, or?
Easier and even more performant.
Okay.
So the compare tag is slightly better than if I said if this object tag that and that one's that, then it's just more operations.
Okay.
So there's a dedicated function just to compare. Okay, so that's the spawner. So we need the paper. Is the paper, rock and scissors. I just want to check it if it's right. So the paper is bitten by the scissors, the rock by the paper, and the scissors by the rock. Okay. So, what we need is not going to be an easy one. I had an idea before. So the paper spawner. Actually, I think I'm gonna bring this one back. I don't need that. So in one of the last streams, we just did it with straight from the button. So you can do that if I just reference it here and says the game object set active, and I just tick the right one.
Yeah.
So the code here is basically the same.
Right, but you can do it in the
Yeah.
in Unity itself.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the dude. What was his name? I don't remember. Thanks for the.
I don't know,
advice,
like
though.
game dev something.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I think I'm gonna bring it back because now I can once I do this function,
Yeah.
I also can call something else. So
Yeah. Fair play.
I think that's a better approach. Yeah. So I'm just gonna remove them. Oh, no, 3 of them. Delete. And here. Is it the, yeah. So all of them is gonna be using that. And here the player. Oh, the functions are not working. So like that. Okay, so player activate paper, rock and scissors. So rock, activate rock, the paper, activate paper, and scissors, activate scissors. Yeah, scissors, paper, and rock. Okay, and now prefabs. I think. Yeah. The only differences here is I won't use set active and so I won't activate and deactivating them. So actually I need to delete these.
Oh no.
And we are going to do the same as what did I delete it? Oh,
Yeah, I
comments.
was like, what the hell?
Okay, so these. So the paper spawner, we are going to have the 3 prefabs. So player prefabs and rock, paper, and scissors. Okay. So right now, what I should do is I instantiate them. So instantiate, and we are going to instantiate the rock player.
What is instantiate again? You probably said it like a billion times already, but I keep forgetting it.
So just creates it.
Yeah. Okay.
Creates it in the hierarchy. So
Okay.
and quaternion identity. Yeah. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
rotation. So this is the position and
Yeah.
the rotation.
Yeah.
And I think we can. Oh. Game object. Here was game object. It's important because right now, when I instantiate it, I will have this object mover. Oh, actually, it's gonna be a little different. So I had a better idea. We don't need this one, actually. Where is it? So I don't need this one. I could do the spawner player dot add component
Yeah.
and then find object of type blah 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 in a few lines, but
It's an easier way.
it's an easier way because I'm just using this object mover. So I'm just gonna create another bool, so true or false. Private bool and is it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So okay. Here I just need an if statement. So if is it enemy? If it's the enemy, then the destination point is going to be the enemy's destination and ours. If not, then the destination point is going to be the player destination. So I just copy it, or I just make sure I'm gonna. So I'm just gonna use this tag. So this time it's gonna get this position.
Yeah.
So player dest. Player destination. Okay. All I need to do now is go to the prefabs. Player prefabs. And is it enemy? No, so it's false. And on the enemy, it is an enemy.
Yeah.
So let's see if it works. Oh no, I still need to spawn a few one. So I don't need this one. So player paper. And this one's scissors player. Okay. See if it still works. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I will need that another monitor. So right now, yep, it stops there.
Yeah.
And it stops there. Okay, at least that works. Array. Okay, so what did we do here? Spawner. Okay. Okay, and I could do a player spawner, but it might worth to do it in one class, so as a spawner class. How to approach it? Actually, the spawn speed and the number of rounds would be the same. So
Why?
because when I spawning them,
Mm-hmm.
I want it to spawn it in the same time, the same distance, the same.
Oh yeah.
So it will
Yeah.
get there in the same time.
True.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna use this one. So basically, we just need two separate parts. So I'm just gonna rename it to. And I'm gonna create another one with the same header. Actually,
What's a header?
I'll show you in a sec. This is gonna be later. So the header is this one, enemy objects.
Oh
So-
right. Okay. It's player objects there for them.
Yeah, player objects. Oh, yeah, this one. Enemy objects and player objects. Oh, actually, we don't need that because we will use this list. So what did we do here? Added these to the list, and for the oh yeah, we don't need it because last time we used it just to randomly generate it from these three, so we don't need that. I'm gonna use this one here to use another header, like what would I call them? Like a shared.
What's the question? Sorry. Shared.
So what should I call it? Like a shared properties.
Yeah.
And we're gonna need another private. I'm not sure it's private, but for now it's private. Actually, why not just compare it. Player order.
So you just create a little list there now as well, because you had one already, and then there's another one.
Yeah. So this one is failed by this random generation.
Oh, okay.
And this one's gonna be failed by our input. So we just need to make a function for that. Yeah, we need a public function. Input. Okay. So what we need to do here is create a loop, and then add the So we need to create a loop where it's gonna be like what would you call it? Like
Go on.
okay. So we want to create a loop where we're decreasing the number of rounds.
Decreasing.
Yeah. So when we have one input,
Yep.
then we decrease it. So
yeah, okay.
I
Yeah.
can add more.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we need a condition. So like a while loop.
Why does it have to be a while? Not for.
Actually, yeah, it can be a for. No.
You know the I++ thing? What does this say? Can you just go up a little bit? Sorry. So you got the I++. I know that's like plus
Yeah,
one.
minus.
Minus is
The same,
right,
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's actually true. And the int is going to be the number of rounds.
Yeah.
And we are going to decrease it.
Oh.
Yeah. But the trick is going to be when the next round starts,
Mm-hmm.
we need to
Get back.
we need to get back to
Yeah.
no, that's not going to work actually. Fortunately.
No.
I mean, we can try, but I think it's not going to work.
It might work for like one round and then not the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try. I mean,
See if it works for
See if
one
it
round
works.
at least. I would feel so good about myself. Now.
so
I'm not an idiot.
So the int I is going to be the number of rounds. And if I is bigger than 0,
Mhm.
and I minus. I don't know why it's there. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. So here we just want to add to player order the add, and what we want to add is what we want to add. It's not gonna be good this way. I have a better idea. So, like that. So another try. So spawner, and we need the game object. Player object. And we are going to add that player object to the list. Yep. Okay, let's try it. So I'm gonna rework the buttons once again. So I'm not gonna use the player spawner. I'm just gonna use this simple spawner. Oh. So add this one. So the spawner. And here I'm just gonna call the player order input. So on the rock, I'm just gonna insert player preferred. On the rock, I'm gonna insert the rock paper, the paper. Where's that too? Okay, so this one I'm gonna add the spawner. Spawner and player. So this is the paper. And here the scissors. The scissors. Okay. So if I go to the spawner and use debug, hopefully it's gonna work. And it doesn't. Okay.
Isn't it better be after all, is it?
It might gonna work. It just so back to the normal. I think I know why it doesn't work.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna create another private int. Private int. Greasable number of rounds. Okay. And let's start. Decreasable number of rounds equals number of rounds. And here. If decreasable is bigger than 0, then we want to player order add the player object. Oh, I don't need the last right now. Oh, no, I need it. As debug log. Okay. And after we added it, we need the decreasable number of rounds minus. So we decrease it by 1. Okay.
There's so many approaches that you can go for now.
Yeah. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, and you reach the limit. This works. Now, now we will just need to instantiate it. And I think we could do with the enemy spawner. Actually, yeah. So I'm gonna instantiate. Oh no, there's 2 for each. That's a shame.
But what happened? For each.
So I just want to do the same in the same step. So
Oh, okay.
well, I could do another IE enumerator, but can you do multiple? No. It would be good, you know, if you could have two collections and just run through
All of them.
all of them. But I guess I have to use another IE enumerator.
So you just pretty much write the same ish code.
Yeah. I really hate duplicating. Well,
There must be a way.
actually there is. If I'm using a for loop. Am I? For, let's see, for. No.
Oh, before you start, what's the difference between for each and for? What's going on?
And in for each,
Yeah.
you have a collection, and it loops through the collection. How it doesn't really matter how many, so you don't have to state how long is the collection is.
Okay.
In for, we have to
That's the length.
have to use the length of the list.
Okay. Yeah.
So the length is going to be the enemy order dot count. Yeah, count. And I think I'm going to go with the enemy order, because if we don't have enough, you know, if I just pressed it 4 times, you know, the these buttons, then I will have one less object in the list. So if I'm going to be out of the range, then I just simply say the enemy won the round.
Yeah,
So-
of course.
So instantiate. Oh, come on. Instantiates the. Well, basically, this is the same. Object. And this one's gonna be the enemy. Order at I think. Yeah.
I.
Yeah, so the 0th element, then the first, the second,
Oh,
third.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't use this one
That
anymore.
was a stupid question.
Yep. And I mean, not the question.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't take it offensive.
Player order dot I. I think I need an if statement here. So if player order dot count is less than 1, that's 0. If it's less than 1, no, it's sorry, the other way. Bigger than 0, then instantiate. Else, I'm just gonna debug the log. You lost this round. No, you haven't chosen. And then this one. Okay. You don't need the for each anymore. And enemy order dot clear.
I'm pretty sure it's chosen though. But fuck me, I'm being a grammar Nazi here. I'm pretty sure, but I'm
You haven't picked one.
oh, beautiful. Is it chosen?
Doesn't really matter. Okay. So let's check out. Okay, everything still works. And I'm just gonna rename it to spawner. Object spawner. Because now we are not instantiating just enemies, we are instantiating players as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We need to rework it soon, but let's see. Oh no.
What happened now?
I don't know yet.
Is it just random ones? No, it's not.
Probably the player ordered account. Let's check out like that first.
Hoppa.
Ah, okay. I know what happened. So the spawner is this one.
Mm-hmm.
I need the players to be spawned here.
So you just have to do A on the X thing, but mine no.
No, I have to do the same thing as here. So this one is works because if you check out so some of them going there, some of them going there.
Oh right, okay.
So this end is working.
Yeah.
I just need to do similar to the spawner.
Spawn, yeah.
So here, where can I do that? Well, the easiest one is just reference it like create transform player spawn and do the same for the enemy spawn point, but that's going to be the same as now.
Mm-hmm.
Just to make clear. So enemy at spawn point, and this one's going to be the player spawn point. So yeah, now spawner. So just another header. Spawn points. So the player is going to be the player spawner,
Mm-hmm.
and the enemy is going to be itself. Basically. So let's try it.
Yay.
Perfect.
Yay.
And then we cleared enemy order clear and player order dot player. Okay, and I think this one here should work. Just up. Let's see what happens when I just use like 2.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make 4. And we got an error.
This was out of range. Should I do debug.log, or is that not in there yet?
No. So I
Oh, you
did it.
delete. Yeah, but
Yeah,
not
I did
deleted
it
one.
on
Okay.
purpose,
Yeah.
just to see what happens.
yeah.
But let's
Try
see.
again, and then now it's gonna be you haven't picked one.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I did the if statement right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I didn't do did it right. So oh yeah. Oh, bigger than 0. Okay.
I swear to God, you always had issues with these. You know, how is it called?
If statements,
No,
conditions.
sorry, this you know, culture in Hungarian, but I don't know what it's called. in English.
Okay, yeah.
You always had issues with it ever since I know myself.
Oh well, it's easy to make that mistake.
Yeah, but you do it often.
One more thing. 1.
Okay.
I think. Nope. That's strange. It should. Okay. So what I need to do is player order dot dot remove
What you're trying to achieve now? Sorry.
So the list's length is going to be the same. So the list is going to be the same length, even if I have 4. So I have 4 items in it. So the length's going to be 4. But I'm
It
just,
should be.
if I don't remove it, the player or the count is going to be 4 all the time. It doesn't even, so it doesn't decrease. So I need to do it differently. I mean, if I remove it, then the index is going to change. How could I do that? Let's see what I can do. Player order. Find. Remove. Oh. I'm not sure. Probably I'll see. Probably not. So yeah, I just created 2. So when I removed one, it just stepped over to the next one, so the order doesn't sustain.
That doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry.
So
Time.
I have 4 objects there. So first I have the first item.
Yeah.
And then I remove it. Increase the I to 2.
Oh, yeah.
Then the first item in there would be skipped.
Yeah.
Because then before it was, so if it's rock, paper, scissors, I instantiate the rock and remove it. And then the I is going to be 2, and I won't have the paper because that's at the position 0 or 1, and I'm going to instantiate the next one. Okay. So it's going to skip 1, so that's not going to work because I'm reducing the length of the list. So what I could do is create a variable again. So here. Okay. It's gonna work. And so number of players. And this one at start is gonna be 0. And here I'm just gonna number of players plus. So I add 1. And then here check it, number of players.
Mm-hmm.
If it's bigger than 0,
Then 0.
then I'm gonna number of players minus. And doesn't matter what happens when the round is done, the number of players equals 0.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I just forgot about that. The decreasable number of rounds is going to be equal the number of rounds. Number of rounds. So on every round, it's going to be set to back to default.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
You haven't picked one. Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Mm-hmm.
So I got rock and enemy player, and white. So 1 player, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. It does work. So there's a few workarounds.
Jesus. I did not see that coming.
Okay. Now all we need to do is so now we would need to check. We want to check, if this one beats that one or that one beats that one,
Mm-hmm.
And
You mentioned these tags. Is that one going to help you now?
yeah.
Yeah.
The question is just when do we want to do that?
Right. So all these things coming in, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, from the right side, like the enemy.
Yeah, the enemy
It
there.
comes in, and then do you want it to be like if the enemy is here, then you have to pick, or is it gonna be like it all comes in? No, that doesn't make sense. So they come in like, ooh.
Well,
No, that doesn't work.
actually, it just gets so spaghetti code. So
what you want to do? Can you just go back again? Sorry. So what you want to do, I believe, is like, oh, it's coming in.
yeah,
It's here now. Whoa, and then the next one's coming as well, and then you have to like choose straight away. So they're gonna collide, and then animation, blah blah blah.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm guessing you're gonna need some gap between this and that. That's gonna be easy to adjust.
Oh yeah,
Insane,
that's easy to adjust.
Yeah.
That's just the spawn speed gonna be like 2 seconds.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. But yeah, again, like how are you
Let's
going to collide them?
Yeah,
Then-
that's the question right now. So, let's see. Yeah, now it works. It's a little
I mean,
better.
yeah, it does. It's alright. And then when this enemy, I'm sorry, when the player comes in, shouldn't it just be like an empty object, let's say, and then it comes in and then you pick, or it's always gonna come in as rock, or what's the plan?
What do you mean? So,
So you see the thing, what's it called, the enemy
yeah,
appearing on your screen here. Is your player already moving? You just don't see it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the idea is when you start the game,
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be a pop-up window
Mm-hmm.
when you have the generated enemy order in order, like paper, rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
And then it disappears and another appears when
Mhm.
you're going to fill it up. So,
With
the-
compliments.
yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah.
and then it disappears and it just plays out. You just watch it playing out.
Ah, right. Okay. Okay.
So what I need right now is to tell if the if that one and that one, so which one's winning.
Mm-hmm.
But how can I do that? So how and where? I mean, the how is not that hard. It's just where can I do that? So what I mean is, the spawner should know about that data or the object mover itself, because we are triggering the animation here.
Mm-hmm.
Or I should do like a whole separate game manager. Well, basically, the spawner is the game manager by now, and I think I need to rename it. But well, it just handles the spawning and just the spawning actually.
It is the spawner then.
Yeah. So the object mover I could do if it's if this one is a player, then just shoot out array. So when it gets to the destination, it shoots out array and tells what's the tag of this one.
Okay.
And then
Kind of. Okay.
oh yeah, the array casting, it's a whole different story.
Yeah. Well.
So the array casting is basically you have an object here.
Yeah.
It shoots a straight ray, like in light speed,
Okay. Yeah.
It's like shooting in Call of Duty and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
in the old ones. So it shoots at the array and
Finds an
it
object.
hits an object
Yeah.
right away.
Mhm.
So it hits the enemy
Mhm.
and it can tell what object it is, what its name, what its tag, and even I can reference it and say destroy it or something.
So I do understand what you're saying, but just going to stretch it a bit. So basically, you shoot this array. Can you do damage to that item that it?
Yeah, anything.
Yeah. So that's
I mean-
basically what you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So I can. So once I have that in code, I can reference, the enemy's collider, transform, rigid body, anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we need to do. Probably in the next one, I guess.
Oh shit! Was that not a plan for today?
I mean, the 1 hour is up, so
Oh shit! Right.
already.
Oh.
So yeah,
Ah.
so that's for another day. But I'm pretty happy we could do that one at least. Yeah. This player script doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, there's not much there so far.
Yeah,
It just starts.
it's basically empty. We won't even need it, so
Yeah.
yeah. Ah, come on, I wanted to do this, but well, next time.
What is that? Next Friday.
Yeah.
Next Friday.
Yeah.
I'll let you do your outro.
Yeah, well,
Wrap you up.
yeah. So let's wrap up. So yeah, we are gonna do the raycasting next week, and hopefully it won't take an hour,
Hopefully.
and we get to do something else, like do some health bar and damaging it, but yeah, we'll see. So yeah, subscribe and like and
Please.
all this stuff. Or if you are on Twitch, then what do you do on Twitch? Follow. Yeah. So follow, and see you next week. Bye.
Bye.